Okay, a very good morning, everybody. Yes, everybody now. So today we'll be debating on the topic: this house would make killing animals from an endangered species punishable by death. Okay, so I think all of you are aware of the rules. When the 4 minutes is up, everyone is given 5 minutes. So when the 4 minutes is up, this girl in front here with the red dog will clap once, and then once your 5 minutes is up, she will clap twice. Okay. So if you exceed after 5 minutes, she will continue clapping until you stop. Okay. So we will start with the Prime Minister. Say please.
A very good afternoon to the judges and the opposition side. Today, we as the government side agree this house will make killing animals from endangered species punishable by death. Why? Animals have various species in this world. Some looks cute, fierce, and weird, but there are a lot of illegal hunters who kill many animals. What make them endangered animals? Tigers are um, tigers are poached for their body parts, which are used in traditional Asian medicine, while skins are also highly priced. Additionally, sea level rise due to the climate change threatens the mangrove habitats of a key tiger population in Bangladesh and India's southern banks. Um, The extent and thickness of the pack ice has reached unusual low level in several recent years. The weather relies on this ice will giving birth and aggregating in the reproductive period. Thinner pack ice over the Bering Sea has reduced the amount of resting habitat near optimal feeding grounds. Some of endangered species, such as Lederberg turtle, the largest marine turtle and one of the largest living reptiles. The Lederberg turtle had survived for more than 100 million years, but he is now facing extinction. Recent estimates of numbers show that this species is declining, particularly in the Pacific, where as few as 2,300 adult females now remain, making the Pacific Lederberg the world's most endangered marine turtle population. Penguin is some of an endangered species. This medium-sized penguin makes its home along the coastlines of South America, on both the Atlantic and Pacific shores. These seabirds, also called Patagonian penguins, breed in Argentina, Chile, and the Falklands Islands, and spend the winter off the coast of Brazil, Uruguay, and northern Argentina. Next, We have bluefin tuna. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is a large migratory fish found in the western and eastern Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea. Bluefin tuna is a source of the highest grade sushi. The reason endangered is bluefin tuna fisheries are near collapse and the species a serious risk of extinction if unsustainable fishing practices in the eastern Atlantic and Mediterranean are not stopped. Mountain gorilla, also some of the endangered species. War has been waged in areas around the park, with gorillas subject to related threats such as poaching and loss of habitat. More than 200 live in the Virunga National Park, located in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo, bordering Rwanda and Uganda. Can I continue? Giant panda is a cute animal found in the world. An international symbol of conservation since WWF foundings in 1961, the giant panda, which numbers around 1,600 in the wild, faces an arctic future. Its forest habitat in the mountainous areas of southwest Tennessee has become fragmented, creating a number of small and isolated populations. Uh, the reason endangered China's youngest basin regions, which holds the pandas. Okay, can continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we would like to invite the leader of the opposition side.
Good afternoon, Ms. Speaker, um, and site, my team and site government. As the opposition side, we disagree with the with we disagree with this topic. This house would make killing animals from an endangered species punishable by death. We think that this is very bad, and in order to replace it, we are going to give them life imprisonment or a very heavy fine. Um, my first point is that punishing these people to death is too harsh and very cruel, especially to people who just only killed animals. Animals aren't equal to humans. Uh, Although murder can be punishable by death, as animals are not equal to humans, um, punishing them to death just seems wrong. Killing animals is small compared to murder because the human life is more important than the life of animals. My second point is that the families of these people who kill animals will suffer. The people who kill these animals are mostly poachers, and these poachers hunt animals for a living. With, uh, with the death of these people, their families will not be able to survive because they depend on them. And without these poachers, there are no means of income. the family members will not be able to continue living on, and they will end up facing many troubles because their only source of income has been destroyed. Um, that is all. Thank you.
Thank you to the leader of the position. Please for me to remind you that are about reports. So just to remind you when you stand up that you have to follow the reports. Okay? So now I would like to invite the Deputy Prime Minister and please. Are you permitted to do that? Actually, by right, points issues is still down right now. It's like a no flow.
Okay. Good afternoon to opposition and judge. Of course, they should. People who abuse animals should be punished by death. Animals are more than just animals. They are just a different type of human. This is why animal abuse should be punished with death. Tigers are poached for their body parts, which are used in traditional Asian medicine, while skins are also highly prized. Additionally, sea level rise due to climate change threaten the mangrove habitat of a key tiger population in Bangladesh and India's Sundarban. So in some people's eyes, that is just like committing cold blood murder, but others may look at some animals as bad or good meat for their country, and they take an animal and abuse them until they cannot physically take it anymore, and they are left dead for the abusers to take care of and feed to people around them. Global warming changed their habitat. Sorry. While the polar bear, global warming changed their habitat by causing ice platforms to move further apart and swimming conditions more dangerous. This resulted in scarcity in food and led to lower population numbers. The polar bear species will be extinct within the next 50 years if warming trends in Arctic continue at its current pace. That's all.
Thank you to the Deputy Prime Minister. Now I would like to invite the Deputy Leader of the Opposition. Please.
Good afternoon to the government team, Ms. Speaker, and my own team. As the government side has said, animals are important, but humans are more important. Are you saying that dog, cats, and other animals are equal to humans? Humans' lives are more important because Humans' lives are more important. Most people don't realize the cost incurred when executing a death penalty to a person. Sometimes it involves a non-stop flow of legal wrangling, appeals, and more. Because it is more expensive when compared to life imprisonment. Most penalty cases are applied in higher courts, which incur more expenses than execution. The additional procedures and extra appeals that bring down the cost-effectiveness of death penalties. Who pays the penalty crimes? The poor. Who gets punished for it? The poor. More costs involve the expenses acquired before and during the trial. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to the deputy leader of the opposition. Next, I would like the final speaker from the government. Thank you.
Good evening to the lovely judge, members of the House, respected opponents, and honorable colleagues from the government. I disagree. If there are no have animals, humans will not live. But before that, I'd like to analyze the first half of today's debates and demonstration of endangered species. The endangered species are plants or animals. They are so rare. They are in danger of becoming extinct. Because of that, the government from Malaysia, WWF, is supporting field research to better understand how climate change will affect polar bears and to develop adaptation strategies. WWF also works to protect critical polar bear habitat by working with governments and industry to reduce threats from shipping and oil and gas development in the region and with local communities to reduce human bear conflict in areas where bears are already stranded on land for longer periods of time due to lack of ice. Therefore, on September 2009, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service added the walrus to the Endangered Species Act under warranted but protected status. The global warming, the extent and thickness of the pack ice has reached unusually low levels in several recent years. The walrus relies on this ice while giving birth and integrating in the reproductive period. Thinner pack ice over the Bering Sea has reduced the amount of resting habitat near optimal feeding grounds. This more widely spreads lactating females from the calves, increasing nutritional stress for the young and lower reproductive rates. Reduced coastal sea ice also has been implicated in the increase of stranding depths crowding the shorelines of the Chukchi Sea between eastern Russia and western Alaska. In addition, a temporary ban on the global trade of bluefin tuna will allow the overexploited species to recover. WWF is encouraging restaurants, chefs, retailers, and consumers to stop serving, buying, selling, and eating endangered bluefin tuna until this amazing species shows signs of recovery. Results of endangered bluefin fish and the species at serious risk of extinction is unsustainable fishing practice in the Eastern Atlantic and Mediterranean are not stopped. Then, conservation efforts have led to an increase in the virunga population by 14% in the last 12 years, while the mountain gorillas are the home to buoyantly impenetrable forests in Uganda has experienced population increases of 12% over the past decade. Despite this success, the mountain gorilla status remains fragile, and WWF is working to save the great apex forest habitat in the mountains of the Horn of Africa. Thank you.
The speaker of the government. And now, House would like to invite the last speaker from the opposition.
Good afternoon, Honorable Timekeeper and also the adjudicator. First of all, I would like to go to my rebuttals to start off this debate before I end the debate. We understand that those animals that are facing extinction, but we do not understand what death penalty can give, as the government side has not talked about it. So I'll just go straight to my points. Well, why should poachers get a death penalty for such an issue when people are killing other animals such as chickens and cows and other animals for food and materials every single day? Should they actually be killed for this just because it is illegal? It is not sensible that their life should be taken away just because the law says that they cannot do it. So I think that poachers should be sentenced to life in prison, and poachers should not be given a death penalty, but they deserve to spend the rest of their lives behind the bars. With that, I end the debate. Thank you.